The cameras of the world have followed her since birth. Princess Leonor, heir to the Spanish throne, the young woman destined to one day lead a nation steeped in tradition. That expectation has always been cast far into the future, a crown to be worn someday. But now, shocking whispers from within the palace walls suggest a startling twist. Could Leonor become queen sooner than anyone expected? At first, it feels unthinkable. King Felipe VI still reigns, dignified and steady, with Queen Letizia by his side. Yet behind the ceremonial smiles lies the question no one dares to speak aloud: is Spain preparing for a handover of power earlier than planned? And here's where the story takes an even more dramatic turn. Because this isn't just about timing, it's about the kind of Queen Leonor is already proving herself to be. From her military training in Zaragoza, where she marched, drilled, and saluted as a cadet among equals, to her speeches that carry the weight of a monarch twice her age, Leonor has been quietly building the profile of a leader ready now, not in decades to come. What forced this sudden conversation? Analysts point to a combination of factors. First, King Felipe's relentless workload, navigating Spain through turbulent politics and a shifting European landscape. Second, Leonor's remarkable rise in public approval, her appearances sparking crowds that rival those of her father, her image reshaping the monarchy's future. And third, the unshakable reality of time: every reign must eventually give way, and sometimes earlier than history intended. But let's pause here. Because this isn't just about politics or succession. This is about family. Behind the palace gates, a daughter and her father must face the reality of their shared destiny. Imagine the private conversations: Felipe, the steady king, preparing his eldest child for the unimaginable weight of sovereignty, sooner than either expected. And Leonor, just 19 years old, balancing the emotions of youth with the steel of responsibility. What would such a transition mean for Spain? Some say it would electrify the nation, ushering in a youthful queen who reflects modern values, a monarch born in the digital age, fluent in global culture yet rooted in Spain's traditions. Others warn it could destabilize a delicate balance, placing immense pressure on shoulders still untested by decades of experience. The world has seen monarchies face this dilemma before. Abdications, early transitions, unexpected accessions, they leave scars and legends. Could Spain be next in this historic cycle? The parallels are impossible to ignore. Queen Elizabeth II ascending the throne at just 25 after her father's sudden death. King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands, prepared for years before Queen Beatrix's voluntary abdication. Each story carries echoes of what may now loom for Leonor. And yet, Leonor's case is uniquely her own. Her education has been meticulously crafted for this moment. Her speeches have carried messages of duty, resilience, and hope. Her training in the military has built not only discipline but credibility. Piece by piece, her path to the throne is no longer a distant dream, it feels like a chapter about to be turned. Still, questions remain unanswered. Would Felipe willingly step aside in the coming years to allow his daughter to take her place? Would Spain embrace a teenage queen with open arms, or would the public demand more time? And most hauntingly, is this shift being planned in silence, or has destiny simply moved faster than anyone imagined? What we know is this: Leonor has already captured Spain's heart. Every salute, every word, every gesture feels like history in motion. And whether the transition happens sooner or later, her presence has already begun to redefine the monarchy. The future isn't waiting for Leonor. It is arriving now, one step at a time. So tonight, the question lingers in every headline, every broadcast, every private whisper in Spain: could this be the moment history bends, handing the crown of Spain to Princess Leonor earlier than the world ever expected? Because when destiny calls, it does not always wait for the perfect moment. Sometimes, it arrives in a single announcement: unexpected, shocking, inevitable. And for Princess Leonor, that moment may already be closer than anyone dares to admit.